Hello everyone, Norma Woodcock speaking to you from Perth in Western Australia. I'd like to speak into the first Sunday of Lent, Year B, and the theme, Be Aware of Your Thinking. Mark's Gospel, chapter 1, verses 12 to 15, the Spirit drove Jesus out into the wilderness, and he remained there for 40 days, and was tempted by Satan. He was with the wild beasts, and the angels looked after him. So Lent is a time for us to make better choices. We have made maybe many wrong choices in the past, but that is yesterday. It is history, and we need to leave it behind. You know, we're all tempted at times, and I want to take a very beautiful piece from St. Augustine, and I want to share from his point and then from the latest neuroscientific research. He says there's 4 steps of sin. First, delight. The temptation causes delight in us. The second is consent. We say yes. We make a decision. The third is the deed. We actually then go and do it. And then the fourth is a habit, when it is done repeatedly and it becomes easier and it becomes a habit. But he begins his teaching by talking about our thoughts. He says, there are those who so wholly reject things plainly unlawful from their thoughts that they're not even tempted. And the latest neuroscientific research confirms this. Dr. Caroline Leaf, in her book, Switch on Your Brain, page 56, says this, epigenetics, so she's speaking about epigenetics. The scientific power of our mind to change the brain is called epigenetics. And spiritually, it is as a man thinks, so is he, Proverbs 23:7. The way the brain changes as a result of mental activity is scientifically called neuroplasticity, and spiritually, it is the renewing of the mind, Romans 12:2. At its most basic level, epigenetics is the fact that your thoughts and choices impact your physical brain and body, your mental health, and your spiritual development. Deuteronomy 30:19, Psalm 34:11-16, Proverbs 3:7-8. And these choices will impact not only your own spirit, soul, and body, but also the people with whom you have relationships. I think the turning point in my journey from despair and despondency and disease and death thoughts and negativity in all ways was this changing of my thinking. And it began so long ago because I had to deal with so many memories that had been repressed, and as they came up I had to go to hospital to deal with them. And when I came out, it was like the scripture of Jeremiah 29:11. You have a good plan for my life. It became such a part of me. It was like God was inviting me to rewire my brain. And I would say, you have a good plan. Nothing good was happening in my life. You have a good plan for my life. And I know that good plan has come to pass. What are you thinking about? Be aware of your thoughts, because they could be leading you downhill or towards happiness, wholeness, and the destiny God's designed for you. So I want to be very practical, as I am inclined to be at times, so I've been told, but look at your thinking. And I want to use a very simple example. Can you imagine sitting now watching television and you're thinking about that chocolate in the fridge? And as you think about it, you begin to feel the saliva in your mouth because it's just going to be so cold and creamy, and that particular taste of chocolate that you like so much. And if you keep thinking about that, I can promise you're going to get up and you're going to get it. And I want to go a little bit deeper. If you've been thinking about that man or that woman, if you've been sending texts, if he or she has been on your mind as you wake up in the morning and as you go to bed at night, can I tell you you're heading for Disasterville if it is unlawful? And you have to be very careful where your thoughts are leading you. And so I invite you this week to be conscious of your thinking and choose to think differently, and your life will be different. If you are unhappy in every level, any level of your life today, I promise you, if you start using what neuroscience, now confirming biblical teaching, tells us, you will find by capturing the thoughts of your imagination, you will be led on a sure path towards a goal that is beyond your wildest dreams and expectations, and that has been my experience. So God bless you for listening. Thank you so much, and I look forward to talking with you again next week. God bless.